Good morning, family. I thought I'd give you an update on some of my garden stuff. I'm gonna start in this corner. This one I had to revamp a little bit. I had basically the same structure, but moved a whole lot of plants in here that used to be in the shade garden. I moved over here. One of them is this beautiful caladium on the post. It's doing really well here. I didn't think it would. I thought it would need more shade. It gets all afternoon shade, so the really hot sun does not get it. Just the early morning sun till about 12 maybe. And it just loves it here. It's doing really, really well. There's a couple different varieties in here. This dark fuchsia. I wish you could see it in person. It's even be more pretty. And then this one is a little bit more coral color with the green edges and the white margins. Oh, it's just so pretty. But it's doing really, really well. So when I had to move a bunch of stuff into here, a bunch of shade plants into here, I recreated that space in the back. I found that now that the fence went up, I was like, oh, well, that's also my property. So I put some soil in there and I moved a bunch of my hostas back there, and they are doing very well. And even this poor little fern, who really got burned when the sun hit it that first day, it just crisped it right up, but it's come back very nicely. So that was a present from Nan, and I'm glad that that survived. I've got this guardian angel hosta. Love that. That's new this year. Also right behind it is an El Nino, which is the green with the white margins. And that plant was pretty big, so I split it in two, and I have another one just tucked back there. Also got my water slide hosta, which I did not want to lose. It's one of the first things I moved. So pretty, and look at the flower on this one. So weird. It's like small and compact. Usually hosta flowers look like that. They're tall and on a spiky stem, but this one is really low and it's all compact. All the blooms are just shooting out like a star. It's so pretty. So yeah, one of my favorites. I've got my chocolate ruffles heuchera, which has got some nice color going on right now. My astilbe, it's not doing super well this year, but it's not dead, and it survived being shuffled around when I had to revamp. Timothy is not doing super well. He does not like the sun, but we'll see what happens. A couple more. The red begonia is one that I carried over from last year. I might try to do that again this year. Praying hands hosta. And tucked back there is Indies hosta. So cool. And of course my barberry is out of control, so that's going to need some trimming, but it adds a really nice burst of color, and it did a lot to shade this back corner, so I let it go wild. My lemony lace elderberry. I'm waiting for that to get super big and fill up this space. And oh, my berry smoothie. Oh, doesn't that just look gorgeous? With the sun just coming up and hitting it, kind of. Oh, so pretty. I had that middle plant last year, and I liked it so much that I went out and bought two more. So really love that splash of color, and from the house it just looks fantastic. Brunnera does not like full sun. I trimmed off most of the leaves that browned off, but after that it came back kind of nice. So we're just going to continue giving it some love in this spot and wait for the trees to grow in. Over here I've got my Forever Red heucheras, which also add a great splash of color just to the edge of the garden, and it's permanent. It's all year long. It does have some really pretty pink flowers that it shoots up, and I like the way it works and works with this part of the garden. Right in here is an oak that is left over from the tree that came down, so I'm babying it. It's got a little bit of iron deficiency. You can see that the leaves are kind of a yellowish green, and the veins are dark green, so It's a problem I've had in this corner of the garden. It's something to do with the soil back here, so it might need some supplements. Got one more tiny oak tree right here that's growing. Hello. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. All right, so that's it for this back corner, which is looking really good. My tree, yay, love it. And I will do another video later.